What's going on, guys? So today we're at the track and I'm going to share with you 3 mini hurdle exercises that you can do to become a faster, more explosive, and more powerful athlete. So let's get right to it. So for this first drill, you're going to need about anywhere from 4 to 6 mini hurdles. So I'm going to place these down, and the space in between isn't super important. I go for about 3.5 feet or so. And what you can do is you can always increase the distance as the hurdles go by. All right, so the main purpose of this drill is that we're gonna do 2 small hops on one leg and then 1 larger hop. And the biggest thing about this drill right here is you really wanna clear that hurdle as high as you can. So the small hops, you can either do 2 or 3, it really doesn't matter. But what this is gonna do, it's gonna set you up to produce more force and to be able to unleash a nice big jump. So the main importance of why you want to jump high over that hurdle is because the higher you jump, the more eccentric control you're going to need to have, and it's going to force you to absorb more force, which is better for you when it comes to translating it into your sprint speed and jumping ability. Make sure to do it on both legs and do about 3 to 4 sets. So this next exercise, this is going to be another hurdle jumping exercise, but we're actually now going to focus on our horizontal force production. So I'm going to use the same amount of hurdles right here, but I'm going to actually space them out a little further. And this is of course going to be relative to your ability. If you've never done these before, then you're going to want to really start at a level where you know you're going to be able to clear these. So these are basically some double leg bounding hops, and when you space those hurdles out a little further, that is actually going to force you to jump with more power and more force so you can get further along each and every jump. So another thing with this is you can progress it even to single leg, and horizontal jumping is one of the greatest things to improve your speed, because what are you doing when you're sprinting? Horizontal force production, the same exact thing. So it's a great one that's really going to help translate to your sprinting ability. And again, go for about 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 6 jumps. All right, so the final drill, and this is one of my all-time favorites and one of the greatest drills to help your maximal speed, are wicket runs. So I'm not gonna lie, these hurdles are a little tall for wickets, but it's fine. It'll help me with some better heel recovery. So wicket runs are great for your top end speed mechanics. It's gonna really help you transition from your drive phase into that maximal upright sprinting posture, and it's gonna help you have a higher heel recovery and a good leg cycle. So I'm gonna use 6 hurdles rather, and for men, you wanna space these about 5 feet apart for your first 2 to 3 hurdles, and then you can go about 6 feet and sometimes even longer depending on how your stride length is. So I'm gonna start with the first ones at 5 feet apart. About right there is fine. It's right there. And now I'm gonna space these last 3 a little further than those first 3. So first things first, you do want to actually build up your speed, okay? So I'm going to get it running, start right here. And again, this is to help transition from that drive phase into maximal velocity. So I'm giving myself about 15-meter head start here. And then this should be enough for me to go through my full acceleration and drive phase. And then I'm going to be able to sprint through those hurdles. So let's get right to it. So the great thing about wickets is you can really play around with it depending on who you are. So you can of course space it out more. You can make them closer together. I did mention the first couple should be about 5 feet apart, and then afterwards about 6 feet. That's for men, all right? For women, you might want to start with 4 feet and then go to 5 feet. So I like to do, again, about like 5 to 6 reps of this. A little, build up about 20 meters or so, and then go into, another 20 meters of wickets. So great drill. Try this one out. All right, guys. So those are 3 mini hurdle drills that you can do to improve your sprinting and jumping ability. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with everybody else you think can benefit from it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.